Leadership with Rakhshinda. Today we are exploring a powerful topic that can change the way we learn, grow, and achieve success. Fixed mind versus growth mindset. Have you ever thought, I can do this and I am not good enough? What if a simple change in your thinking could unlock your true potential? Join us as we discover how our mindset shapes our
Our
future and how adopting a growth mindset can help us become a better leader, learner, and human being. Let's begin. We have ChatGPT. Assalamu alaikum, ChatGPT.
Wa alaikum assalam. I'm here and ready to dive into the discussion. What specific aspects of fixed versus growth mindset would you like to cover in this interview?
Yeah, please tell me about what is a mindset.
Of course, a mindset is essentially a set of beliefs or attitudes that shape how we interpret and respond to the world around us. It influences how we handle challenges, setbacks, and opportunities. So when we talk about a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset, we're really talking about how flexible or rigid those core beliefs are.
Okay, why is mindset important in our daily lives?
Mindset is crucial because it acts like a filter for all our experiences. If we have a growth mindset, we see challenges as chances to learn and we persist even when things are hard. In daily life, that means we're more resilient, adaptable, and open to new opportunities, which directly impacts our success and well being.
Okay, what is fixed mindset?
A fixed mindset is the belief that our abilities, intelligence, and talents are static, that we're born with a certain amount and we can't really change it. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges, fear failure, and might give up easily because they believe their qualities are fixed.
And what is growth mindset?
A growth mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that we can develop our abilities through effort, learning, and persistence. People with a growth mindset see failures as feedback, they embrace challenges, and they believe that hard work can lead to improvement and mastery over time.
How did the concept of fixed and growth mindset become popular?
The concept really gained prominence through the work of Dr. Carol Dweck, a psychologist at Stanford. In her research, she studied how students responded to failure and effort, and she introduced these terms in her book Mindset. Since then, it's been widely adopted in education, business, and personal development.
What are the some common signs of a fixed mindset?
Common signs of a fixed mindset include avoiding challenges, giving up easily when faced with obstacles, feeling threatened by others' success, and having a strong fear of failure. People with this mindset often think their abilities are set in stone, so they might avoid situations where they risk looking incompetent.
Or what are the some common signs of a growth mindset?
Common signs of a growth mindset include embracing challenges, persisting through difficulties, seeing effort as a path to mastery, and learning from criticism. People with a growth mindset also find inspiration in others' success because they see it as proof that improvement is possible for them too.
Can a person's mindset change over time?
Absolutely. Mindsets are not fixed themselves, they can evolve with self awareness and deliberate practice. But consciously reframing failures, seeking feedback, and putting in consistent effort, anyone can shift toward a growth mindset over time.
Okay, can person mindset? Why do some people develop a fixed mindset?
There are a few reasons. Often it's tied to early experiences, like being praised for being smart rather than praised for effort, or societal messages that say talent is innate. Over time, these cues reinforce the belief that abilities can't be changed, keeping people in a fixed mindset pattern.
What happens when people avoid challenges?
When people avoid challenges, they miss out on key growth opportunities. They might stay in their comfort zone, which limits learning and skill development. Over time, this can lead to stagnation, lower resilience, and a diminished sense of confidence in their abilities.
Can a fixed mindset impact relationships?
Yes, it can. In relationships, a fixed mindset can lead to defensiveness, difficulty accepting feedback, and a fear of vulnerability. People might interpret challenges or disagreements as threats rather than as chances to grow closer or improve the relationship.
How does social compulsion strengthen a fixed mindset?
Social comparison can reinforce a fixed mindset because when we measure ourselves against others, we often assume their success is based purely on talent, not effort. If we constantly see others as better, we can feel like we'll never catch up, reinforcing the belief that we're limited and unable to grow.
Why is effort important in a growth mindset?
Effort is crucial in a growth mindset because it's the vehicle for progress. When we put in effort, we're not just working harder, we're developing skills, learning strategies, and expanding our capacity. In short, effort is what transforms potential into real ability.
What role do mistakes play in learning and growth?
Mistakes are actually fundamental to learning and growth. They provide critical feedback that tells us what doesn't work so we can adjust our approach. In a growth mindset, mistakes are seen as a natural part of the process, helping us build resilience and deeper understanding.
How can positive self talk support a growth mindset?
Positive self talk is really powerful because it reframes how we interpret setbacks. Instead of saying, I can't do this, we say, I can learn from this, or I'm getting better with practice. This kind of inner dialogue keeps us motivated, helps us manage frustration, and reinforces the belief that growth is possible.
Why is feedback important for growth?
Feedback is essential because it gives us an external perspective on our performance. It highlights areas we might not notice ourselves, and when we act on feedback, we accelerate our learning. In a growth mindset, feedback is a tool, it's not a judgment, so we use it to refine and improve.
How does mindset influence leadership abilities?
Mindset is foundational to leadership because it shapes how a leader handles setbacks, motivates others, and navigates challenges. Leaders with a growth mindset inspire innovation and resilience, while those with a fixed mindset may struggle to adapt or empower their teams fully.
Why do successful leaders often have a growth mindset?
Successful leaders often have a growth mindset because they view challenges as opportunities, not threats. They're open to learning, adapt quickly to changing circumstances, and they foster a culture where growth and innovation are valued. This keeps them and their teams moving forward even in uncertain environments.
How can a growth mindset improve decision making?
A growth mindset improves decision making because it encourages curiosity and a willingness to experiment. Rather than fearing failure or sticking to safe choices, we consider more options, learn from small risks, and refine our decisions as we gather new insights, leading to better long term outcomes.
How does mindset affect teamwork and collaboration?
Mindset plays a big role in teamwork because a growth mindset fosters psychological safety. Team members feel free to share ideas, take risks, and learn from each other. In contrast, a fixed mindset can lead to competition, fear of judgment, and elation, which can really limit collaboration.
Can a growth mindset help people handle criticism better?
Yes, definitely. With a growth mindset, criticism is seen as valuable feedback rather than a personal attack. People with this mindset use critique as a guide and to improve, stay motivated, and keep refining their skills, which ultimately strengthens their performance.
How can parents, teacher encourage a growth mindset in children? That's the
Parents,
question.
absolutely. Parents and teachers can encourage a growth mindset by praising effort rather than just ability, modeling resilience when they face challenges, and emphasizing that skills come through practice and learning. By showing curiosity and celebrating progress, they create a safe space for kids to grow and embrace challenges.
What daily habit can help develop a growth mindset?
Daily habits like reflecting on what you learned each day, setting small challenges, and focusing on progress rather than perfection can be really effective. Also, practicing self compassion, writing down challenges you faced, and celebrating even small successes reinforces the belief that growth is possible.
What is one powerful message you would like to share with listener about mindset?
I'd say this: your mindset is not set in stone. Every day you have the power to choose how you respond to challenges. When you believe you can grow, you take control of your learning and you unlock your true leadership potential.
Okay, thank you ChatGPT for being a part of such wonderful session with us. with you. Thank you for joining us on Unlock Your Leadership with Rakhshinda. Remember, your abilities are not fixed. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn. Every mistake is a lesson, and every effort brings you closer to success. Choose growth over fear, learning over limitation, and progress over perfection. Keep believing in yourself, keep growing, and keep unlocking the leader within you. This is Rakshinda signing off. Assalamu alaikum, and see you the next episode of Unlock Your Leadership with Rakshinda. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam, and thank you so much. That was really inspiring. I'm so glad to have been part of this session, and I can't wait to see the impact it has. Take care, and see you next time.